It's Randy Orton. Oh,
I have voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Beetle 890 here, and today I'm coming at you with a brand new video. And today I thought I'd do another audio video. And today I'm just going to be going down, looking throughout the history of SummerSlam, just sort of talking about the sort of 5 disappointing matches. I'm going to be in any particular order. I couldn't really think of an order how to sort of structure it. So I just sort of went in chronological order. So the oldest first, the most recent last. These are basically just the matches that I think had a lot of potential at SummerSlam to be, at least good matches, but they really sort of disappointed. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. The first match I'm going to be looking at is from 1993, and it's for the Intercontinental Championship as champion Shawn Michaels defended against Mr. Perfect. Now, on paper, this should be an incredible match, like two amazing in-ring wrestlers. Just two of the all-time great in-ring, wrestlers, as I said. And really, this match was, I mean, it was okay. When you look at sort of a match between wrestlers of these kind of caliber, it really should have been a lot more, I think. And I mean, I'm not quite sure what it was. Whether it was chemistry, was there? I mean, I forget. There might have been. Was there? I don't think Perfect was injured. I think I'm thinking of SummerSlam '91 with Bret Hart, which was actually a fantastic match. But I don't know. I think it was partly just sort of chemistry. Maybe they just didn't really click. The match ending in a count out as well, I just think was pretty frustrating as well. They did this a lot at the time with sort of heel Shawn Michaels as the Intercontinental Champion. He would sort of win matches or get himself counted out, or in just sort of non-clean fashion. It's just quite frustrating, really. I would have liked to have seen a kind of, a sort of a match. Even Michaels didn't even necessarily have to just pin him clean. Like, he could have done like some sort of roll-up or whatever, but the count out, especially on sort of pay-per-view, I just think is always very frustrating to me personally. Next, we're going to the year 2000, and we're looking at the Brothers of Destruction taking on one another as Undertaker takes on Kane. And originally, I believe the plan was for Undertaker to face Big Show, and that certainly makes a lot of sense. But I believe Big Show got sent back down to OVW, I want to say, sort of developmental because of his sort of attitude and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm got to be honest here. This match was really disappointing. It ended in a no contest and ended up just sort of turning really into sort of a brawl segment. And, I just, especially seeing some of the matches Undertaker and Kane had, especially sort of like the match at WrestleMania 14, I feel like these two could have actually had a good match. But the way the match was booked, I think, really let a lot to be desired. Honestly, SummerSlam 2000 is quite a mixed show in general, and this was one of the many sort of quite bad matches on the card. Yeah, I just don't understand why they didn't go for just sort of a match in general, really. I would have liked to maybe have seen that. Or because I just think having a sort of 6-minute brawl sort of segment, it was just really disappointing. And I think, going back and watching this, I was really sort of disappointed. I think I can imagine at the time, people in general were probably quite disappointed as they just wanted to see a match and just sort of turn into a brawl segment. And Kane was sort of unmasked, we didn't get to see his face, and it was just stupid, really. I was really disappointed by this match. I was just really disappointed, being honest. Now we fast forward to 2005, and this is a match that I think it's quite mixed in terms of people's opinions on this match. It's quite mixed. Some people really like this match. Some think it's good, and I just really disappointed by this match. And that's Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam 2005. I always think 2005's SummerSlam was quite overrated overall, if I'm being honest. I mean, there was 2 good matches, but I just thought the rest of the undercard fell really flat, if I'm being honest. Apart from Undertaker Randy Orton, I thought was good. But yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, this was just not very good. I just couldn't take the match seriously. Shawn Michaels overselling just made this like just too ridiculous. I just really didn't think this was much of a match at all. Like, it was okay at best, but really nothing for me. And I never thought Hogan should have gone over. Really, I just think I just don't get why he went over. Like, he had the match, he won, and I know there was a lot of sort of politic conflict. Originally apparently it was supposed to be a best of 3 series, and then Hogan claimed he had an injury and they're going to do the one match or something like that, and it was all just a bit of a mess. And I just think this match is just really disappointing. And I understand Hogan was a lot older, but I think if the match was if Michaels had sort of maybe just sort of been the bigger man and just sort of maybe actually wrestled the match sort of seriously, it could have actually been quite good. But I just think the overselling job and just everything, this match is just a bit of a mess, really. Now we look at SummerSlam 2009 and the WWE Championship match between Randy Orton and John Cena. And, you know, when I think of SummerSlam, Randy Orton and John Cena, I always think of the 2007 match. And now it's actually a really good main event. But this, well, it didn't main event, thankfully. This was just a pretty boring match to begin with, but not helped at all by the booking of the match, where you had Orton get. He got. I can't remember the order of it. I always forget. Because I try to erase this match from my memory, to be honest, because it's just really disappointing. But he either got counted out or disqualified first, and then he did the other thing. So he got counted out, disqualified, and then they kept doing this thing where Lillian Garcia kept saying Vince McMahon, kept changing it, and then Randy Orton eventually sort of won with help from I think it was Ted DiBiase's brother. Again, I can't remember a lot of this because I try to forget, but I just remember watching it and being, how stupid it was. So yeah, really disappointing stuff, especially considering some of the matches they had. I would say, like this 2007 main event, I thought was good. I mean, say what you will about some of the other matches. The Iron Man match was good at least, but yeah, this was really disappointing. One of the weaker Cena Orton matches, in my opinion. And now we look at last year's SummerSlam from 2016. Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar. And going into this, this is one of the matches I was really excited for. I thought this is a dream match we've wanted to see for ages. Two sort of modern day stars in WWE. So I think it would have been really awesome to see. It was awesome to thought of these two wrestling each other. So the match, it started off, it was quite good. It was sort of went about 11 minutes. It was getting quite good. And then it ended in a TKO. And Orton was just beaten the fuck out of by Lesnar and was bleeding, and the match ended. So yeah, I was really disappointed that they didn't have sort of like a 20-minute match, sort of exchange near falls. And they were hyping this up as if it was, the RKO versus the F5. And it ended really in a really shit way. And I was really disappointed. They blew this match off at a house show anyway, and Lesnar won. And I just think, why didn't they do this at SummerSlam? It was really frustrating. A really frustrating way to end SummerSlam. And overall, I just think that SummerSlam show was pretty underwhelming and disappointing overall. There were two good matches, I would say, and then the rest sort of was had some good matches as well, I guess. A lot of matches really felt a lot to be desired. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment below, subscribe to my second channel, follow my Twitter and Ask.fm. Once again, thanks for watching, guys.